Back here.
We're back. Oh, nice.
Got all them keys.
Oh. We go back over there. Yeah. Why were they just like that?
I had to fight all those dark nuts for him.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah.
That was weird. They were like little
keys.
locks.
Zoop.
Oh my god. All right. Well, we're heading to the boss.
Going to the boss.
This might be the end of the game.
Might be.
Could be. Must be.
We'll see. But yeah, I don't know. Like there's just going back to last episode. There's
Sure.
a huge problem with wanting to criticize media, but holding up like creators from minority groups to a much higher standard.
Right. It's that attitude of, well, you should know better.
Yeah.
And again,
well, it's also like a lot of minority creators tend to be smaller creators. They tend to be either like independent games or smaller shows or all those kind of things. And let's be honest, those people are easier to bully. Like, it's easier to bully and easier to feel superior.
Yeah,
and I think there's a lot of people that also like to feel superior. So it's like, oh, if I can be even more woke than this thing,
oh yeah,
then I'm the super superior person.
And you got to think about it from the perspective of the creator, where it's like they're already probably having to deal with a ton of shit from, like, I remember there was some guy, I think he did an animation, he was doing an animation on Kickstarter, he was trying to do this very kind of Dragon Ball, Naruto style animation to the roof! And,
hello.
Whoa!
Oh, ouch.
And he was already getting a lot of shit from people because his, fucking Jesus.
Bye.
Fuck that. You hear that? There are only 2 chimes left. Wait, I missed it.
Don't worry about it. Not a big deal.
Oh,
bye.
Bye. Yeah, and, I just remembered he was getting a lot of shit for, people were basically telling him, like, black people can't be anime heroes. Yeah. Which is like, what are you basing this on?
Based on what?
Well, and that, of course, I think that ties into a broader theory I have about anime fans and the fact that they don't really perceive anime characters as Japanese.
Nope.
And that's one of the reasons why they don't like watching live-action Japanese shows and movies, because they don't like being reminded of that.
It's unfortunate.
Yep. Anyway, Dark Nuts.
Dark Nuts.
Dark Nuts. Dark Nuts. Dark Nerds. Dork Nerds. Ah, sure I can Yeah. Ah. That's a pretty clever using the bombs. The BAMs.
Trying. Doing what I can.
You only do one at a time?
No, but it's too complicated trying to set more than one.
That's fair. Yeah. I mean, a lot of times it's also a question of, like, how much of the work you're doing can be perceived as, like, for example, did you see the trailer for the new Batwoman TV series? Looks pretty good. It's starring, oh, I forget her name. But she's a very prominent, like, LGBTQ actress.
Okay.
And she's very, oh man, I cannot remember her name. Ruby Rose. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
She's like a bisexual's dream. She's like got that super pretty face, but she's also like a super tough badass. Anyway, she's playing Batwoman, and Batwoman, especially in recent years, has been like pretty much. People have been like, she's gay. She is super gay.
Yeah.
She's got a girlfriend, and the trailer for the series is like not hiding that fact. It's like she has a girlfriend she's trying to save, and there's a lot, and it seems like there's some kind of fun, kind of silly stuff in it. That's, you know, there's some silly dialogue, but it seems genuinely fun.
Yeah.
But then the trailer sort of leans leans really hard into the fact that A, she's a woman, and B, she's a woman. like it's really blaring, like I don't know, it's, and I wonder sometimes, like, whether or not that hurts the cause. You know what I mean? Where you feel like you have to point it out really aggressively.
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess you'd have to see it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, so I'm not sure I can really speak on it.
I mean, right now, I'm like, yeah, whatever, do whatever you want. I'm not going to too harshly criticize you, because right now we're living in an America where some serious shit is going down with regards to women, so, yeah. So, I'm going to let you guys have this.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
No, it can't be! It's wrong for the third time! Oh, is the game over? Oh, shit! Sorry, was that too loud?
A little bit.
Sorry. Oh my god. So we were on a timer?
I guess. I don't know.
The bodies out of life's force. Every survivor, so we have to hurry to the roof. Oh my god, we only got 3. Jeez, and Christmas Christ. Crackers. Cracker Christ.
I'm gonna go try to get some hearts somewhere first.
That's a good idea. Oh, well, that's right, we just leave.
Yeah, we can just go.
Just go back home and go to bed?
I think I can, because I think that does, like...
Oh yeah, that'll restore... Hang on, buddy, I'm gonna
take a nap.
I'm gonna take a nap.
I'm gonna nap it out.
Nappy. Nappy time. Now, hopefully we won't have to fight those dark nuts again, but who knows with this wacky town. Yeah.
But, and you know, it's like, the problem, too, with the whole, like, trying to hold up minority creators to an even higher standard than you do other people. It's like...
It's gross.
It's gross. I think it's a way to bully people and feel superior. Because, again, a lot of them are smaller creators. You can much easier, you know, it's a lot easier to bully them into silence than, like, someone else.
Sure.
Someone working for fucking Marvel, you know?
Yeah, oh yeah.
But, like, also, you know, you can say, well, just, you know, it doesn't matter if it comes from these creators, it's still bad. It's like, well,
still so
you really think people, like, in the alt-right and stuff haven't co-opted this and been like, oh, I know how we can take down these creators we don't like.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, they've already, I mean, it looks like what we saw with James Gunn, you know? They already know how to create, even if there is no actual outrage, they know how to create the facade of an outrage.
Well, it's like, when all that happened, you know, people were, of course, pissed off. It's like, I can't believe Disney fired him, yada yada, and I was kind of like, you know, part of me was kind of like, well, we kind of did this, you know, like, you know, us on the left need to kind of take stock of the fact that, like, we kind of let this happen, you know?
Yeah.
That it's like, we let people on the right co-opt our language and our, like...
Our rhetoric.
Yeah. So I'm like, you can be mad all you want, but a little bit of personal responsibility we have with this one.
Yeah, you guys gotta take... Oh, right. We have to do it again, don't we? No, there was another one, wasn't there? Oh, God, where did we go? Oh, this way, yeah. Oh, we were actually pretty close. I think a little bit of self-reflection with this sort of thing is important. I mean, it's like, often what I say... Oh,
why is that so close?
Often what I say to people is that old saying, which is, all I know is that I know nothing. Which is, you need to always leave the possibility open that you could be wrong. And it doesn't matter how right you think you are. I mean, obviously there's exceptions where it's like, nuance is important.
Mm-hmm.
And subtlety, understanding the subtlety of a situation can be really beneficial. And it's important, having that self-reflection and that self-awareness is really, really important.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that people, especially, I mean, the alt-right already has no sense of self-awareness. They have that's characterizes their whole thing. I remember I saw a post by somebody where they made a joke about they made a Game of Thrones joke, where it posted some meme about Cersei Lannister wanting to launch a Russian collusion investigation in order to stop Daenerys from taking over whatever. Mm-hmm. And it's like, wait a minute, are you taking the narcissistic lunatic ruler, cruel lunatic ruler, and making her the one that's... What are you doing? It's just like, again, it's just no self-awareness. I know a lot of those are words that you probably like, because I don't think you follow Game of Thrones.
I've never watched a Game of Thrones.
You're better off. But it's just, but I'm sure a lot of people in the audience will know what I'm talking about. Where it's just like, there's no sense of self-awareness. But I feel like there's a lot of people also on the left who, if it's equal, not equally, but there's a different kind of self-awareness that they are in particular they are lacking. Mm-hmm. If you know what I mean. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, you're smelling what I'm stepping in. And I'm stepping in it.
Don't.
I'm going. Mm-hmm. Can't stop me. Can't stop what stop might stop. Okay. I would definitely just like, if there's a guy, is there guys? Shut up! Oh, nice! That was badass.
Goodbye.
Okay, 2 chimes. Yeah, we got it. Okay. Are they all still in here? Nice. Now fuck their shit up. Fuck them up. Fuck them up. Fuck them up. Oh, man, that was rad.
I know what to expect this time, so...
Oh, God. Oh, God.
This is the room that takes for fucking ever.
Another bell.
Yes, I know. I know.
Back. Oh, you just wanna start playing bombs? Bams.
I only got 19 of them.
I'm sorry, I'm like, I know our commentary just kind of stopped, guys, but I'm just like, I'm trying not to distract Rebekah. Whoa! Asshole. Asshole. Yeah, fuck you. Get some. Yeah.
There's one.
There's one. Yeah. There you go. It's kind of unfair that this room is timed in some weird way.
Oh my god, come on.
Oh. Okay, come on. Got this. Yeah. Oh, man, he recovered quickly. Whew. Oh. There you go. Okay. Oh. Oh. I'm all tense. I'm like in a ball right now.
God, come on.
Oh my god.
How many hits?
It takes to kill this guy? Oh.
Come on. Fucking thank you.
Okay, go.
I'm going.
Asshole. Okay. Now we get to fight him with 3 hearts. Obsessed with stopping me. Man. I should be transformed. Asking worms like you would trifle me. Oh, what? 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 Oh. What? Oh. My true power. Whoa. Whoa, that's kind of cool.
So are you like a hot dude now with a weird eye? What's happening?
The eye-gina? Oh, jeez. Man.
That?
Whoa, whoa. Oh, man. Oh, Shavits. Woo, baby. Okay, now the question is, where's it going to leave us off at? Oh, no.
We're gonna come back to this one later. I'm gonna get some, like, potions or something.
Okay, I mean, yeah, do you want to do this off screen, or?
No, we'll just do it next time.
Okay. I mean, this one's only been about 20 minutes.
Well, who wants to see us get some bottles? We can get some bottles?
Or, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna either get some potions or some fairies, because, like...
Yeah, I would definitely get some fairies. Is there anything else we can use? Any other weapons that we're missing?
No.
Pico Light. Oh. Man, like, how anticlimactic is that shit?
What?
Oh, just, you know, it's like, oh man, we were there, and then we ran out of time? Why is it on a timer? Like you said, it's an older game.
It's an older game.
They were trying to do something with it, and I get it.
Well, there's always things to criticize, like...
Oh, sure.
Don't put me in a position where I'm forced to start the final boss battle without, like, health. Like...
Yeah, I don't even think you were gonna be able to, like, go back out of that room.
Yeah, like, you should heal me.
Or give me an option to, like... Well, I mean, and then again, I don't know. I'm sure the counter-argument to that would be somebody saying, like, well, you just gotta go in prepared. And it's like, yeah, but I don't really know how prepared I'm supposed to be.
Yeah, the problem with that is that it's like, well, yeah, there's no way for me to know how prepared I have to be without, like, reading a guide beforehand to say, like, hey, this is what's gonna happen here. So I'm like, alright, I either have to just do it perfectly, or I am forced to, like, trial and error this. And, like, if it's a game about trial and error or something, that's one thing.
Yeah,
but,
like Dark Souls or whatever.
But, like, that's not really what this game has been, so... I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's like, that's not the best design for that. Not the best way for that to play out, really. But,
yeah. You're on an adventure! Zelda.
Zelda.
Zolder. Away from me. You get a favorite, like, all-time favorite Zelda critter, like, enemy? Something that's just very delightful, or something that you just particularly...
Ooh, that's really hard to think up off the top of my head.
Yeah.
I don't know, were you thinking of one?
You know, I think the thing that sticks out most in my mind is the Lynels, mostly because I remembered there was a challenge on conceptart.org years ago where their challenge was redesign a classic Zelda enemy. And a character that nobody had seen in a long time from, like, the original game were the Lynels, were these lion... I don't think we knew what they were called, like, at least when we were talking about it, we didn't know. They were like lion centaurs or something.
We knew what they were called because they're in the little booklet.
The guide.
Yeah, they were with the booklet.
And I just remember...
and they've only been in the first game,
Breath of the Wild,
maybe the second game, and Link to the Past.
Yeah, so they were something that, like, there was something that had kind of been left in the dust as far as these.
They'd never seen a 3D incarnation
representation, and I think that's the thing that was really that drew me to them, because I was very like, oh man, I'd love to sit down and redesign this character with such. Because Zelda enemies have always been iconic in their own right. You know, Octoroks and bats, keys.
Well, so many of them like moved on and became like standards in the series, but for some reason, the Lionels just didn't.
Yeah, and you know I just remembered there was a the first boss in the first game was a dragon, and it was just this weird little unicorn dragon. And of course the Dodongos went on to become a staple. The Dodangs, these fire-breathing reptiles and stuff. And it's never really been like a very traditional fantasy universe. Like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I guess you'd have to keep thinking.
Yeah.
Impo has always been kind of your favorite character, right?
One of them.
Yeah.
I very much like Impa.
You don't fucking know what mine is, so.
I like that Impa has been in so many games, but she has been so vastly different in all of them.
Yeah.
Because, like, okay, you know, you have Link and you have Zelda and they're in every fucking game, but, like, they're kind of the same after a while. Like, okay, so one of them's a kid and one of them's an adult, like, yada yada, but it's still, like, blonde to kind of brunette hair for both of them. Link always wears green. Zelda always usually wears some incarnation of her, like, princess garb.
Usually pink.
Yeah. Or
I don't
purple.
know why I've been such a nasty little prankster. What the fuck? The weight's been lifted off my shoulders. What? Spooked her. See you in paradise.
I guess
he's gonna ascend.
Goodbye.
Okay, cool.
He's gone from this plane.
Neat. It's pretty neat.
Anyway, your like brother's gone, so
forever.
There's
Spookster.
that. Bubberfly.
Bubber. But yeah,
but like, Impa's been in a fuck ton, and she's vastly different. Like,
yeah, sometimes she's just this little old lady who's like a nursemaid. Other times she's a fucking samurai. I like that a lot too.
Like, I like that. She's always kind of a badass in them. She's different. Like, very, very different in all of them. And that's fun. I don't know, I think that allows them to have a lot of fun with her character, because she doesn't have to fit in these restraints that, like, Link and Zelda kind of have to do every time.
Yeah, I mean, her whole deal is that she's in some way connected to Zelda in a protective manner.
Yeah, she's usually kind of a guardian of Zelda. But that's about it.
I think aside from Saria, my favorite overall character, I really like Midna. I like Midna a lot.
I mean, Midna's fucking fantastic.
She's really great.
Midna's like almost a given. She's so fantastic.
Yeah, I almost feel like I really think that she along with the whole concept of Wolf Link were sort of the things that were really people really retained from Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
Because I think Twilight Princess is still a good game, but I'm gonna say it. Rewatching the Game Grumps play it, it's been very interesting because you can see that the game is kind of oddly structured. I think I've talked about this before. It's sort of odd in its structure and how you don't really get to see Hyrule in its splendor at first. You have to kind of slowly unlock this world. But even then, you still get to run around. Unlike Okami, where you're not able to see any of it or interact with any of it. but your first task is to very quickly go open up this area, and then it's like, oh, now it's all open to me. As opposed to in Twilight Princess, where your first exposure to Hyrule is this weird desaturated, or oversaturated version, I guess I should say, that you're just running around as a wolf. And it's odd to me that was what they went with. I'm not saying it's bad.
I would not necessarily say that Okami, like, opens up to you immediately.
Oh, I'm not saying that either.
You know?
I guess I misspoke when I said immediately. It's more that, like, the way Okami goes about it feels a little more satisfying than the way Twilight Princess goes about it. Twilight Princess felt like the wolf stuff was sort of a last-minute add-on, where they were like, we need a gimmick. We can't just have this more realistic-looking Zelda world. We want to have, like, a hook. Something that kind of... Do you know what I mean? That's been my perspective for years. Is that Twilight Princess was sort of a... what can we do? What can we do?
I don't know. It's never felt that way to me.
It hasn't.
No.
And that's fine. You know, I don't have to agree with me. I love our friendship, whatever. Sorry.
I feel like it is structured a little bit weird in that, like...
Oh.
It follows very strange kind of story structure at times, where you feel like things just... I don't know. Things just kind of stop and happen suddenly, and you're like, oh, okay.
It's also aggressively linear. Like, probably one of the most linear Zelda games. Like, there's not a whole lot of room for exploration in that game until probably the very late stages.
Yeah.
I mean, you're basically funneled down one direction, and then once you turn to a wolf, you're stuck as a wolf for a while. It's very structured. It's very rigorous. Rigid. It's very rigid. Rigorous. And so it's just very interesting to consider, but we're not playing it. I'm sure we'll talk more about it once we play it, but it's just interesting to consider. And I just remembered, like, there's sort of a sentiment that, here we go. There's sort of a sentiment of, like, this game is almost an apology for Wind Waker. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
And again, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that that's even accurate. But it almost felt like they started development on that idea. Or they said, like, once they saw the reaction to Wind Waker, Miyamoto and Aonuma were probably like, oh, okay, well, we're already pretty deep in development on Wind Waker, and we're pretty proud of this. I'm sure people are going to love it once it's out.
Mm-hmm.
But our next Zelda game needs to be this super realistic version that we were thinking of. Because people were even pissed off about, remember that Wii U demo they did?
Yeah.
It was just a pre-rendered cutscene.
It was a tech demo.
It was just a tech demo.
Which people need to fucking learn what a fucking tech demo is. It's not a game preview.
That's the problem with most complaints in gaming communities, is that a lot of the complaints come from people and perspectives where they don't know anything about how games are made.
Yeah.
Or what goes into games. And with Zelda especially, there's so many emotions tied up in it.
I bet I have to trade Kinstone pieces with someone to make, like, a piece of land.
Yeah, who knows.
Pop up there, but I don't know.
I mean, we're about out of time,
yeah.
So we'll probably come back and we'll see if we can't fight Vati again. Anything else you want to talk about, or you just want to pull the plug on it?
I'm very tired.
Yeah, me too. Thanks, guys. I know we got a little heavier in these last couple episodes, but I mean, you know us.
Meh. Fuck it.
Fuck it. Fuck it. Disaster Quest. Fuck it.